Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, July the 31st, 2024, and David Knaus and I have just started a 2-night backpacking trip in the snowy mountain range in Medicine Bow National Forest in eastern Wyoming. We started this trip at the Lost Lake Trailhead, and we're taking the Lost Lake Trail. The initial plan was to camp at Lost Lake tonight. We're getting a really early start, much earlier than we thought we would. So we may hike a little further, we'll see. It is a beautiful cloudless day, nice breeze, and the temperature's in the upper 60s. All right, we've decided to stay at Lost Lake. We've looked quite a bit for a campsite. It's kind of funny, it was only 2 miles up here, and I walked a little over another mile looking for a place to camp. There's just not any great campsites, but we did find one with a view and a flowing stream, and we think we can make it work. Day 2, and we're continuing on the Lost Lakes Trail down to Brooklyn Lake, and then we're going to take Deep Lake Trail up to Deep Lake, where we're going to camp tonight. Really had a nice campsite last night. The mosquitoes were a little bad around sunset. So anyway, it is another beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky, and the temperature is in the upper 60s. All right, we have found a campsite near the outflow of Deep Lake. Looks like it might have been an outfitter's campsite. There's a fire ring with a big metal grate and somewhat of a picnic table. Our final day, and we're backtracking on the Deep Lake Trail about 6/10 of a mile to the Lost Glacier Lakes Trail back to the Lake Lewis trailhead. Our campsite last night was really nice, very beautiful. The mosquitoes weren't too bad. We had a group camped about 200 feet from us, but they were behind some trees, couldn't see them, couldn't hear them, so it's like having the campsite to ourselves. The low this morning was 44. The low yesterday morning was 43. It's another beautiful, mostly clear day. And again, the temperature's in the upper 60s. All right, we're at our car camp. When we finished the backpacking trip, we came over the gap. There's a lot of day hikers between the gap and Lewis Lake Trailhead, and didn't have a chance to shoot a narration. The Snowy Range did not disappoint. It was a great loop. We started at about 10,700 feet. Our first night was about almost 11,000, 10,9 something, 10,990 I think. And then we hiked to Deep Lake. Our elevation there was 10,5. Then we came over the gap. The elevation was just a little over 11,000 feet. So pretty high elevation trip. Very beautiful. David, what did you think about the trip?
As you said, it did not disappoint. I love subalpine and alpine hiking, and particularly when we're above the tree line like we were for so much and to see the snow still on that range. Here we are in August. It was beautiful.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow we're off to the winds, so we'll see you after that backpacking trip.